All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises and glories unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakach that belong to our apostles, the bishops, and the elders of the great millstone who teach, guide, and rule well. And greetings, salutations, blessings, much love unto you. Hopefully, elect out there, Shalom unto you. I'm your brother Shaquat from the Las Vegas Church, and just want to throw my 2 cents on top of this. After I seen it, I mean, I was appalled and blown away. But as a brother said, it's not really surprising. It's the next level of what Jake doing. Okay, you can see. We can sit here all day and pick his lineup and his head is bald and this and that, but there's bigger offenses, man. Okay, much larger offenses, and I mean, some of this is Israelite 101. Like the basic things. As you see, I have a Leviticus the 11th chapter sitting right here, and this individual here on the left, and everybody in that room that considers themselves Israelites, y'all going off, man. I'm not even going sit here and cuss and slobber and try to go in on them individually. Hey man, every man has to be persuaded in their own mind, but this is, like I said, Israelite. This is the milk. Okay, this is Israelite 101. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Okay, this is 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 2. It says, as newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby. Okay, and this is milk. The understanding of where they're going off is Israelite 101. This is milk. The one of the most basic, doable scriptures, precepts that you can use. And it's ironic, if you will, the one that he called in this video, which I won't play the video. I'm sure you've seen it. If you haven't, Lord willing, I'll remember to put the link in the description. But yeah, let me grab the one he grabbed. He did Romans chapter 14, verse 2. For one believeth that he may eat all things, another who is weak eateth herbs. Let him that eateth despise, let not him that eateth despise him that eateth not, and let not him which eateth not judge him that eateth, for Yahweh has received him. Now, this is one of the most basic things. This is one of the most basic understandings, things that you can do at a moment's notice. Let me see. Okay, this is Acts chapter 15. Okay. I like to show her. I like to rather show him. Acts chapter 15, start 28 says, for it seemed good to the Holy Spirit and to us to lay upon you no greater burden than these necessary things. And basically what Paul was doing unto these Israelite foreigners was we were all in a Gentile state of mind before coming into this truth. We were Americanized, or whatever country you may live in, black, Hispanic, whatever customs you were following is not of the Hebrew Israelite of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. It wasn't that custom that we grew up in, right? So we ate and did different things that the heathen would do. All right. So it says that ye abstain from meats offered unto idols, and from blood, and from things strangled, and from fornication. He gave them some basics to start with. Well, not eating pork, you can choose to not eat pork. All right. But when I play this video, you're gonna see how they got down if you haven't seen it. Okay. From which ye keep yourselves, ye shall do well, fare ye well. Ye shall do well, fare ye well. You should do good if you can stay away from those basics. So Hebrew Israelite 101, understanding the name, and some people even struggle with that. Trying to rehearse the righteous acts of the law, right? Knowing what tribe you from, or knowing that you're an Hebrew Israelite, so on and so forth. And I mean, it's like in not eating pork, reading the Bible, praying, and not eating pork. Okay? But when we go into this, as you see this individual here on the left, okay, this is not in their doctrine. Okay? Never mind the t-shirts. This is not in their doctrine, man. Okay? Let me show you what they had on Yahweh Shai Day, as they called it. But then they turned around and ate all the foods of Thanksgiving, of not even like a Hebrew, like a kosher Thanksgiving. Man, let me show it. It's ridiculous.
Thanksgiving, or we're uplifting the murder of Native Americans. That's a damn lie. We're not upholding any of that. We're changing the meaning of this day because we are beginning now to destroy the idols out of the land. We have no respect or no love for any fucking Thanksgiving. This is Yahweh Shai Day. And every day that we celebrate, we're going to do this in remembrance of him. All right? So, we might as well show you the spread. All right?
And without hesitation, they went right into the food. All right, and this is pretty much going to be what this video is about. It's not going to be long or deep. Just going to show you this food, and then I'm going to make note of the food and show you a few other scriptures, okay? As I'm talking about one of the easiest scriptures to know, Hebrew Israelite 101, is what to not eat, right? Now, I'm going to let him, I wasn't going to show the video, but I am. I'm going to just play it from here to let you see the spread, okay? At least most of it, all right? Here we go.
If y'all like, you can send me what y'all cooking. We're going to show y'all what we getting ready to eat on, all right? Shalom. What we got here? We got some roast. What is that?
That's turkey.
Turkey. All right, that's the turkey. All right?
All right. That.
We got
this here.
We got yellow corn with bacon.
What?
Pepper bacon at that.
What?
And black pepper.
With bacon? Hebrew Israelite 101 is pork, man. Look at that. That's clearly pork. That's not, I was hoping he was going to say like turkey bacon. It's pork bacon. And if you're not sure, oh, you can't say for sure, brother. He didn't say if it was turkey or beef or whatever, right? He just said bacon. Okay. It looked like pork to me, but keep watching.
All right. We got fried cabbage.
Who's got pork in it?
We got dirty rice.
I don't know what's in that.
And over there we got cornbread dressing.
Now, by the way,
coming on around.
By the way, all those, and this is why I was laughing, because when I first saw this, these are still Thanksgiving dinner meals. It's not like you had tacos or you fasted or something. This is the same food. The same food that you would eat on Thanksgiving. It's the same food. Turkey, all that, man. It's the same stuffing. Okay, only thing I'm not seeing is the cranberry sauce. Okay, and when you go deeper into it, I forgot exactly where to find that at, and I didn't dig for it. But they said the turkey represented, the feathers of the turkey represented the native. The cranberry sauce represented the blood. Okay, and the stuffing is what they would do to the babies of the Gadites and Reubenites. They would cut the babies out the stomach, gruesome, right? Cut the babies out the stomach, chop the babies up and kill the babies and stuff it back into the woman's womb, which would essentially, I guess would kill her as well, right? But this was like a custom that they did to us. Okay, so those three things I make sure particularly those I stay away from on that day, particularly, all right, if I'm not fasting. But here's the thing. When you continue watching this, man, I mean, just watch. This blew me away.
What's this right here?
That is the pork roast.
This is cut up pork roast.
Pork roast.
That's the beef roast.
Cut up beef roast.
Wow.
I just lost the blood.
And this is my world famous. Look at that ham right there. Y'all see that? Y'all see that there? Do y'all see that there?
Unbelievable. Pork roast, bacon, ham. For real? For real? Let me go to the law. All right. Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine, he divided the hoof, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. And when you chew the cud, meaning it's a herbivore, okay? A pig eats anything, right? He is unclean unto to you. The flesh of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you. All right? Clearly says that, and it also repeats the same sentiment in Deuteronomy the 14th chapter about swine. Okay? And it gave you the guideline with the animals on the earth that you can eat, and it goes through the whole dietary situation. Oh, but no. We're gonna go to the New Testament and show you. Romans chapter 3, verse 31. Do we then make void the law through faith? Yahweh forbid, yea, we establish the law. We established the law, keeping the law. Okay? As Paul, as a matter of fact, in the book of James, it said, I show you my faith by my works. What are your works? Performing the law. Okay? By the things that you do, but showing charity. You know, oh, I'm showing my faith. How do you show your faith? You got to do something to show your faith. You can't just say it. Right? Now let's go to this. Romans chapter 6, verse 1. Now, what is transgression? What is sin? Because we're about to get into sin. Eating pork is a sin. What is sin? Transgression of the law. Okay? Now here's Romans 6 and 1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? Because I'm under grace. I'm saved by grace, brother. I can do whatever. I'm by grace. Well, verse 2 says, Yahweh forbid. How shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein? We understand more, so we got to do more. Okay? We know better, so we got to do better, right? As they say. But we can't be out here just, because I understand what adultery is, but we're under grace, I can go ahead and commit it. Okay? That's a serious thing. That's what we got to figure out not to do. And this is, like I said, Israelite 101. You may not be able to wear certain mingled or unmingled fibers for your clothing, but you can keep your beard. You can not line up and do all of those things, not get any more tattoos or whatever, and not eat pork, man. Those are just easy things to do. All right? Crazy, man, that we have to talk about the fact that a Hebrew Israelite is eating pork, man. That's some crazy, man. But we knew that this would be coming before this was all said and done. All right. Okay, this is chapter 1, verse 6. And this is love, that we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment that ye have heard from the beginning, ye should walk in it. So if we love the Heavenly Father and his only begotten Son, we're going to walk in the commandments. Didn't Yahushua walk in the commandments? Wasn't he without sin? Okay? And that's why it says offend less, man. How many sins can you try to keep from, figure out how to not commit? Okay? Some things are cold turkey, so to speak, no pun intended, that you can stop. Okay, but other things, it take time to grow into those things. And that's what Paul was given license to in Romans the 14th chapter, brother. Okay? You shouldn't be eating this shit. Now, looking at the condition, your physical condition, I see that you eat this type of food. Okay? I see, you can tell that you're not eating a healthy diet. For one, and if you didn't notice, there's meat in every dish. There's meat in every dish. And how much greenery was there? Was it green beans or cabbage or whatever that was? Let's go back. Corn.
Black pepper. All right.
Black pepper bacon.
We got fried cabbage.
Fried cabbage. Fried cabbage. And it's got meat in it, man. And that ain't enough. No fresh green salad with kale or spinach or none of that in there, man. Okay? So this is what we're talking about. It's a lifestyle. Now, when it says that you do this, right? It says, and this is love, that we walk after his commandments. What is it referring to? Wisdom. Now let's go to wisdom of Solomon. All right. speaking about wisdom, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 17, for the very true beginning of her, which is wisdom, is the desire of discipline, of denying, knowing what a boundary is. The boundary is don't eat this pork. Don't eat certain things. Okay? Discipline. Eat more leafy greens. And I'm going to get into that. Okay? And the care of discipline is love. And the care of discipline is love. And this is love. That you walk after the commandments. That you keep the commandments. You're not going to keep them perfectly, but to the best of your ability, you're going to rehearse the righteous acts. Okay? I think that's Judges 5 and 11. All right? You rehearse the righteous acts, man, to the best of your ability. You're rehearsing, so it's not about perfection. It's about doing your best, sincerely. Okay? This is out of control, man. This is out of control. Fried cabbage, corn with the black pepper bacon in it. Okay? Pork roast, and then the world famous ham. Soaked in cola for 2 days or whatever he said after that, man. It's ridiculous, okay? And love is the keeping of her laws, right? And giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption, and incorruption maketh us near unto God. Okay? That's how we become close unto the Most High. Okay? By being disciplined, and the care of being disciplined is love, and love is the keeping of her laws, as we read, right? And the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption. And incorruption make us nearer unto the Most High. All right? Now, going further, I'm going to go right to Daniel. I ain't going to pause it. I'm going to go right to Daniel, chapter 1, and 5, 6. Yep. Now, this is a point that's being made. Daniel, matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can get another translation if it's better. All right, so now I'm in Daniel chapter 1 and 5. NOT will get the point across. It said the king assigned them a daily ration of food. This is when they're in Babylon, right? And Daniel's moved up a little bit, right? It says the king assigned them a daily ration of food and wine from his own kitchens. They were to be trained for 3 years, and then they would enter the royal service. Now, right, so let's move up. This is the Daniel, Hananiah, and Mishael, and Azariah, right, from the tribe of Judah. All right, so that you should know this part, right? Let's get to the point. Verse 8, but Daniel was it says, but Daniel was determined not to defile himself by eating the food and wine given to them by the king. He asked permission. He asked the chief of staff for permission not to eat these unacceptable foods. Now the Most High had given the chief of staff both respect and affection for Daniel, but he responded, I am afraid of my lord the king, who has ordered you to eat this food and wine. If you become pale and thin compared to the other youths your age, I am afraid the king will have me beheaded. Right? Daniel spoke with the attendant who had been appointed by the chief of staff to look after Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. Please test us for 10 days on a diet of vegetables and water, Daniel said. Okay? And it says that I beseech thee 10 days, let them give us pulse to eat and water to drink. Prove thy servants, test us, right? So he said, let us eat vegetables and water. Okay? And there were cabbage, fried cabbage and yellow corn, man, with bacon and ham. Hey, man, it's not cutting it, my man. It's something that you grow into is you learn to eat and be able to stomach and deal with the bitter even of eating leafy greens, whether it's greens, cabbage, not the way that you do it with the ham hock in it. I'm talking about nearly fresh, okay? Or even lightly cooked or sauteed or whatever, okay, where you still get the nutritional value out of it, okay? Kale, spinach, okay? Not cream spinach, but just spinach, man. And without all the meat. So what's gonna break down and digest in your body, man? Okay? You gotta really start getting into the health side of things. All right? But look what it says. And at the end of the 10 days, see how we look compared to the other young men who are eating the king's food, then make your decision in light of what you see. The attendant agreed to Daniel's suggestion and tested them for 10 days. At the end of the 10 days, Daniel and his 3 friends looked healthier and better nourished than the young men who had been eating the food assigned by the king. So after that, the attendant fed them only vegetables instead of the food and wine provided for the others. Okay? All right? So that just shows you that you look healthier, man, when you eat a more vegetable-based diet instead of a meat-based diet. Okay? Your system has to break all that down. And then when you eat a meat such as pork, I'm going to go right into this video. Lord willing, this is edifying as well. All right?
On why pork is forbidden in Islam and Christianity you didn't know about. 1. Pigs carry about 30 diseases which can easily be passed to humans. 2. Pigs are garbage guts. They'll eat their own feces and drink their own urine. 3. The pig is the only mammal that does not sweat, leaving the sweat and toxins to merge in its flesh. 4. When a pig dies, the maggots, bacteria, and insects eat its flesh faster than any other animal. 5. There is no safe temperature at which pork can be cooked to ensure that all these parasites and cysts will be killed.
Gross. That's gross.
Scientific explanations on why pork is forbidden in Islam and Christianity you didn't know about. 1.
And, just enough, for us to say it, but, it's really scientific even. Like the Most High has science behind it. When you go into Wisdom of Solomon in the 7th chapter, it breaks down the sciences of things as well. That these dietary laws aren't just because he said not to. There's actual scientific reasons why not to. That he gave us the blueprint on, that we don't have to go out and explore and see what's wrong. But living under this devil, we figured it out. We went back through it and forgot the laws. And look, now, even if you make it past the gang banging age of 18, from 13 to 18, the gang age, you usually still die by 50 from a bad diet. Okay? So it's crazy, man. It's crazy out there that there's such a people that's still eating this, that know that they're Israel, that know that they're the tribe of Judah and Levi and Gad and so on and so forth, man. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. Issachar, man, all of them, man. They was all in the room. It's crazy, man. So anyway, we gotta live better. Try to fast and pray, but also eat a healthier diet, man. Get some exercise. Try to get out in the weather and get some sun about you and all of that, man. All these things are beneficial unto you. Okay, the Most High has the customs written in there, but things like this is the old man things of the world. Okay, I don't even like the smell of pork. Okay, and shellfish and whatnot. All right, so anyway, like I said, Lord willing, Zedifon, giving all praises and glories unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rachakodash, that belong to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of the great millstone, 144 on the right. And greetings, salutations, blessings, much love unto you, hopefully elect up there. And to the next one, Shalom.